Hi, I'm Sally,
And I'm Anne.
and welcome to the 1% Happier and Healthier podcast. And this is our mini series where we're sharing just really small tips that will help you live a happier and healthier life. And today we're talking about the power of taking a short pause.
Okay.
So, we're not asking you to do anything different or add anything into your life or anything overwhelming. We're just talking about stopping and pausing. And it might sound on the surface quite easy, but actually we found it quite difficult,
Yeah,
haven't we?
we did. And I think our mantra, if you've not listened to any of our podcasts before, is all about the small steps. So we're here today to talk about really, really small pauses to start off with and to start notice and being aware of the difference it makes to you. And we're gonna have a chat about that now, about ideas for you when you can use it. So you can come away from this video thinking, great, I'm gonna give that a go now. That's what it's all about.
And I think we're so busy in everyday life, aren't we? We're on a hamster wheel of looking after the family, going to work. There's always jobs to do. There's always things on the to-do list, whether that's buying somebody's birthday card, adding something to the Tesco's order, booking a hotel, whatever it is, there's always just a list of things to do. And sometimes I think my head feels a bit like a blender. When I'm blending up
Yeah.
a smoothie, I just feel everything is just so busy and chaotic. And
Yeah.
I think sometimes we just need to slow down, turn the blender off, and just let everything settle.
And I love the blender idea because you can just see it in your mind, can't you? Like everything. And the thing is, when everything is spinning, nothing gets done as well because you just don't even know where to start. And then you throw in menopause to it all and you
Yeah.
think, oh my God, I've got no chance. So it's about simplifying everything and just getting those pauses in. And I think Sal, when you mentioned the list of different things, like Tesco order and holiday, the thing is, where are we on that list
Yeah.
as well? Where are we as a person, an individual on the list? So the first step in getting yourself on that list of importance is about putting that pause in. It's so powerful.
Yeah. So first of all, put yourself on the to-do list and just the first thing you need to do is to just stop and pause. So what I tend to do is if I'm in the house, is just lie on the sofa, set an alarm on my phone for 5 minutes. And 5 minutes is not a long time. Set my alarm on my phone and just lie there with my eyes shut and think this time is just for me, just to focus on breathing and try and still my mind and think of nothing else.
Yeah. I think it's funny how you said 5 minutes is nothing, but it took us a long time to get to
Yeah.
that point. So we're not we have practiced this over a period of time, and that's why we want to. So we're so passionate about bringing these small tips because we see the difference it's made. But it took us a long while for us to see that. So we're really, really encouraging you to do it because we can see the impact it's going to make to you and to your life and the choices that you potentially make about what direction you take in life. And it sounds like a pause. How could that possibly have an effect? But you can also use the power of the pause when you're in a conversation with somebody as well. So that's really powerful, isn't it,
Yeah.
Sal?
Yes. And if 5 minutes just feels too long, just start with 1 minute.
Exactly.
Just set 1 minute alarm on your phone or take a pause while the kettle's boiling.
Yeah. That's a good one actually because then
Yeah.
you've just can sort of the kettle's boiled. You can actually just go away and know, okay, I'll come back to it in a few minutes. But it's I think one essential thing to mention, Sally, is like the breathing as well
Hmm.
because closing down your eyes is closing down in one sense, and you've got the breathing as well, and it's all about slowing the breath down. Now, don't worry about any technique with breathing, just slow it down, take your time. So, whether it's in through the nose or out in through the mouth, don't worry about that. It's about the pause and it's about the time out. But the breath it signals when you breathe more steadily and more controlled, it signals to the parasympathetic nervous system that you're safe. So it really helps your system sort of get back to a level as opposed to it all being blended up. It tells your system that you're okay. So it's really powerful from that point of view. And actually it's very underrated, but it's so powerful.
Yeah.
So powerful.
Because I think we're also close to our phones and technology as well, that even if you're forced into a pause in your daily life, like you're in a queue or something like that, we just grab our phone, don't
Yeah.
we? We just start scrolling or start checking our
Yeah.
emails or whatever. So it's almost like we never stop.
Yeah.
So we're trying to say, enforce a stop, 1 minute, 2 minutes, or 5 minutes if you can manage it. And I must admit, when we first started doing 5 minutes, I must admit I checked my phone probably 3 or 4 times
Yeah.
just to make sure the timer hadn't stopped or the alarm was actually working,
Hmm.
because 5 minutes does feel like a long time. So it's a small amount of time in the day,
Yeah.
but it is a really nice pause.
Yeah.
So we really recommend it.
And I think the more you do it, because it's great for it to become a habit. That's a great step to go towards as you're taking the small steps with these pauses. But then you might find somewhere in your house that you actually want to sit and take that pause. So and then all of a sudden, what you'll find is your brain will start locking in to go, oh, actually, when we sit here, this is when we pause, and you're going to get more benefit from it. So it's like a positive loop back. So when you pause and you're shutting down your eyes and you're breathing more steady, it's having an effect on the whole of your body as well, not just your mind. It's about your body and how you're feeling. And when you actually come round from it, you feel this lovely sense. Now, again, it's all personal, and you'll find whatever positive you find from it, it'll be different for you. But if you're not doing it, you're not going to get to that point. And I think life will take control of you unless you make the decision to actually stop and pause yourself. This isn't going to happen. Nobody else is going to say that to you. So it's really important that you make that decision for you. And it comes back again to saying to you, you get yourself to the top of that list. You are important. So these things are that we share with you are things that we've found really useful, but also other women that we shared it with as well. So we're really passionate about making a difference, and pausing will make a massive difference to your life.
So I hope you give it a try, and please give us some feedback if you do. And if you want a guided pause, go to our next YouTube video.
Thanks for listening.